Good afternoon. So this is how traditional drug discovery worked in various research organizations. Limited access to data outside to the outside community, but during last 1.5 decades or so, new methods of working have been identified. And open science and open innovation is one of them, and call of the day. Now, MMV has been a strong supporter of open access to data and compounds. And working on such thoughts, and in line with this, an idea was conceptualized: why not provide the community a set of compounds, malaria-active compounds, which can be used to further enhance their understanding of malaria biology. So was born the idea of Malaria Box, and you can very well imagine the kind of response it received, because till now it was the first time the researchers had access to such kind of a compound collection. And during the course of project, more than 250 boxes were shipped, and we had more than over 30 countries. And the impact was equally huge. The compounds were profiled in more than 500 essays, more than 60 publications. And in respect to understanding the malaria biology, almost 100 compounds were identified with probable mechanism of actions, and some of these compounds were then funneled into malaria drug accelerator to identify, deconvolute the target. Not only these, cross-screening of these compounds against different pathogens actually helped in identification of new starting points for various drug discovery programs in other neglected tropical diseases. But this set us thinking, and what we realized that there is a huge appetite of compounds if they are not commercially available, and researchers are more than happy to profile these compounds in the assay systems which they are working on. And hence, MMV is at the forefront of collaborations and with new partners, and is committed to neglected disease research. So was born the idea of Pathogen Box, again a set of 400 compounds, with compounds active against at least one of the neglected tropical diseases, and more recently, Pandemic Response Box to address the issues of antimicrobial resistance. In addition to top up these compounds, MMV regularly screens, profiles the libraries to identify new starting points for malaria research. And these compounds are also shared with partners so that new starting points are identified for other pathogens in addition to malaria. Until date, more than 2 million data points have been generated against different pathogens. And one such example where we can see how MMV has supported research in areas other than malaria is that recently Merck has promised to develop a compound which had its origin in these libraries and was being worked for schistosomiasis. Not only this, it clear-cut shows that how innovative idea, even at a modest funding, has an opportunity to become a wide worked upon idea with a huge impact, which goes not only in malaria, beyond malaria as well. And I request the audience present over here to support such innovative ideas, which have an opportunity to disrupt how we find solutions to various healthcare challenges. Thank you.